Alright, Charles, we got another question here from the same June 2022 Edexcel IAL P1 question paper. And this is a trigonometry question. Now, this question is quite easy. However, I feel like a lot of the people that have tutored or kind of try to teach this concept to, in the first case that I introduced this, some people tend to struggle to imagine exactly what's going on here. So I kind of drew it prior to recording this so that I can explain what's going on. So AB 21 centimeters, BC 30 centimeters, angle BAC 25 degrees, angles ACB X degrees. Pretty much almost always whenever you see a triangle that has letters defining it, the middle one is going to be in the case of a right angle is going to be the right angle, but I feel like the trend with these is that they're probably not going to give you that middle angle. And so that's how you can figure out that B is going to be in between these two, as well as AB and BC. You see, B is in both of these, and so it must have two lines sticking out of it like this. We can treat this point as B. And so through that, we're able to distinguish that A is 25 degrees because middle point has the angle, and C is X degrees, which we have here, and we have both of these sides. Now, the question asks us to use the sine rule to find the value of sine X, giving our answers to 4 decimal places. When it comes to the sine rule, it really depends on whether you're trying to find angles or sides, and it's pretty much always used in the case of non-right angle triangle. This is not a right angle triangle, okay? It may look like it, but it's not. So the sine rule when it comes to angles is going to be, say, sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine C over C. What does this mean? Before I get into that, if you want to find the side, you just alternate the numerator and denominator. Now, what does this mean? Sine A. Sine A means the angle here, so we'll have 25 degrees, and the A, in this case, is going to be the, the side that's facing it, kind of like adjacent really here. So this is A, okay? So this is the most important thing when that you need to know when it comes to the sine rule. And so, since it wants us to find sine X, we're going to have sine X, and we're going to look at X. Okay, this is X right here. We're going to see what's opposite to it. It's 21. So we're going to put 21 under equals sine. We're going to have, where is it? Sine A, which is sine 25 over 13. And through just simple multiplication, we're going to multiply this side by 21. We're going to multiply this side by 21. We're going to, wait, I don't think that's going to fit in the video. Multiply this side by 21. You realize, okay, we can find sine X now. And so sine X is equal to 0.6827. Now, you don't really got to go to that many decimal points. You can just go 0.683, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day as much as you think. And now in part B, it states, given that AB is the longest side of the triangle, find the value of X. Now, since AB is the longest side of the triangle, we can see that AB is greater than AC. Okay, and so, well, that's a therefore symbol. The angle ABC is going to be smaller than ACB. That means when we inverse sine 0.6827, we realize that we get the angle 43.05 degrees. And that doesn't really make any sense if we have ACB as the greatest angle in this case. And so because of that, since we know both, in the case of the circle here, right, the trig circle, if this is 43.05 and this is also 43.05, we go around here and we realize that this entire angle is also part of the sine graph, because a sine graph goes like this, where say you have 43.5 degrees here, you also have 43.5 degrees here. They're on the same line, right? And that's how you figure out that whenever you have a value for an angle that comes out of sine, you just take 180 minus that value. And so we're going to do 180 minus 43.05 degrees, which is 136.95 degrees. And that is the value that we need to solve question B. I hope you understood and I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching.